might be able to see some turkeys here in a minute. I saw them when I came in, but they were walking. They do spook kind of easy sometimes. It should be just right up in here somewhere. Looks like a deep picture. I don't know how well this will work, if I can find them again. I'm thinking they would be really flown in the coop. I thought it was down below in the bottom here. And now I don't see them. Oh, dang. Oh well. I know it wasn't way up here. Go back on down. Still recording, just the screen went out to save some, I guess. I have no idea how to make that reappear. I need to go into my settings and adjust that. I think I got it set for after a minute it kicks off. And that's just not long enough for me to do what I like to do. Turn that off completely unless I happen to need a long-term battery thing set up. Time to rock. So somewhere up in here is them turkeys. No, they didn't fly because they didn't run. They just nonchalantly kind of went away. Sucks not having shit ready at the time. Totally my fault though. Turn the engine off here for a bit. I'm just hand holding this because, yeah. Oh, that makes the thing go back on. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Got it on a wide angle right now. They say there's a way to narrow it up, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it right there. I'm kind of curious how this thing looks. Since I have never used it before, kind of curious how the sound turned out. I got it, I believe, I don't know what the hell I was doing when I was setting those controls, so I'll just be the first to admit it. I believe I got these things set up to where right now it's supposed to be like picking up my voice the best. Then again, I might have set it to where I can just hear it better on playback. Really, I don't honestly know. I've never tried this before, never seen it before. But yeah, hopefully, we'll find out. So that's the end of this one. I think I'll try the mic, external mic that it come with. See how that works. Okay, I'm thinking possibly that this is now working through the microphone that it came with, although I don't see anything that tells me that that's taking place. But I guess in the audio playback we'll see. Maybe it'll sound a little different. Maybe it won't. Tap, tap, tap. There, I just tapped the microphone on my thing here, so we'll see if it's playing through the camera or if it's playing through the other. That's the road I come down. Pretty steep hill. The last hill is the steepest though, but yeah, we're down here right at the river bottom. Little creek going down through here. Yep. Okay. Was kind of hoping I would have seen them turkeys come back and cross this ridge right up here, but didn't happen. Oh well. Sometimes you see animals, sometimes you don't. I don't see anything to do action-y wise. Turn that back on because I want to see what I'm doing. Need to turn that thing off. I forgot to do that. Let me do that right quick. I got the screen set to not turn off after a minute. We'll see if that actually works. I think I got it set to not turn off at all now, which will suck up the batteries harder. Kind of curious about that. Battery's about half full. Haven't used it that much, but then I'm not sure if I charged the battery up all the way. Plus, I was playing with a bunch of settings and updated firmware, and then I had to update firmware again. And fuck, man. Well, let's go ahead and head up the hill here. That'll be about as actiony as it's gonna get. Not real actiony, but kind of actiony. We're rolling past trees. There's action for you. More dash cam than it is anything at this point. This will let me know how well the stabilization works because I'm physically holding this with my hand out the window. And the road is not smooth. It's bumpy. So, yeah. We shall see. Pretty day for this, though. If it's fairly smooth, I'd be shocked. If it's fairly smooth, this digital stabilization in this thing is phenomenal because this road's like bump, 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 bump. And if it's picking up half of what I'm saying, I'll be amazed because sometimes I just talk kind of quiet. Mainly because I'm just talking to myself. So I really don't need to talk out loud for myself to hear myself. That sounded a little crazy. But anyway, this is that Git2 action camera. And I did update the firmware and everything today to its latest versions. I don't know if you can see down in there or not. Let me get closer. Kind of not sure how the depth works on this camera. I mean, you know, between deciphering between the up close trees and the out, you know, backwards in there and stuff. I mean, it's a wide angle setup, so it's not like it's zooming in, quote, quote. But I do plan on trying to play with my editing software to see if it will zoom. Like down there, that big tree down there. I don't know if it can pick that up. There's like a big old rotted hole in it. It's kind of cool. I'll come back later and see if it picked that out. But this whole ravine here, man, I mean, see, there it is again. Right down in there. I wouldn't recommend driving like this on the road. Excuse the shit out of me. I'm tired and I'm yawning. No, it's not that late in the day, but I just do not sleep very well lately anymore. I mean, it's just like bits and pieces. Does it do macro? Let's macro on this tree. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, it does kind of, sort of. That's cool. Creek bottom down there. Not very much water sitting in it this time around. That one little pool pond, though, is always there. If you can see that or not. We'll find out, I guess. So weird on this camera. I'm just not sure what it picks up right now. I mean, I got it turned on to see, but it's like... Anyway, yeah, right in there is a little pool pond by that big rock. And it's been always holds water. I mean, there's always a puddle of water. I don't care what time of the summer it is, how much drought's going on. There's always a puddle of water there. the hill, up the hill. This is where one of those little mounts, what do you call it, selfie sticky things would be kind of cool, because right now my selfie stick is freezing my ass off, sticking my hand out the window in cold weather while I'm going uphill.